year, if you were to construct, I think, a year in review, I would put them 4th or 5th in terms of performances.
Yeah.
And obviously, they've made some changes that were, I don't know if you call them necessary or otherwise. Obviously, Sonny coming into the, out of the team, but into the free agency world is an interesting one. But it's, again, they're in another position where there's nothing to lose. So going into Frozen, they've already had it work for Rops. Why not try it again?
We'll see how this round pans out. A little bit more competitive than I thought. You can see the M4 for Chris J. Now with that armor, it actually makes sense. The Glock actually working out for him. Here's the Kevlar. There's going to be Rops with a beautiful shot towards Tizian. Maybe a little bit too out of position there. And there it is. It looks like a full eco victory here for mousesports. As now just got B with the retake here. No kit, no nades, organ hand. It looks almost impossible for him. He's hoping for mistakes to be made here to give him an opening chance. I'm not sure that's going to be the case. Time will tell. And
I mean, they're still going to commit to it because there's really no way back at this point.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Monitor hold position is a decent crossfire, but Rops gets another. That is going to be God B removed from the aforementioned apartments. So now a 5 versus 3. Still possible to win this round. We said Tizian is a decent anchor towards B. Let's see if he can find a couple of kills. That's what's required. As he holds sandbags right now. They've run straight past him. 2 kills come through. On for a 3rd as well. He's even got a chance to get the incendiary down, drop a smoke. This is looking fantastic for Tizian. And he's actually got out of there as well, I think. Great stuff from him. And Carrigan just doesn't check sandbags. And that might cost him the round here.
Tab. Take out Rops. Holds for another. Finds Chris J as well. 3rd. What was the quick switch there?
He's on for a few frags, and Voxic hasn't really done anything this half so far. I think he's on 1 and 9 at the moment, in 1 and 8.
If no one's looking at him when the smoke dissolves, oh yeah. I was going to say he doesn't need to do anything. A little bit lackluster first shot, but oh, what a reaction. Tabson even reads Rops coming back from the underpass, and he'll just hold the stairs. He's got 19 HP. That's sufficient for that position as Gompy's holding top middle off in conjunction with that. What a turn of events for Tabson. He now sits on 16 kills after I called him out, what, 6 rounds ago for being 0 and 4?
And that goes to show, Matt, what I was just saying. The fact that defaults look so weak right now on the mouseboard side, like, a default, you should have a player in towards underpass to stop that sort of play happening, right? Like, he'll get 1 and you'll be traded out. The fact is just whether they keep 3 players alive. They need to make sure this is a clean one. Next is down to 7. Legia, 100 HP with no nades between them. We'll see what can be done. It doesn't look like much. There's Legia. Oh my goodness, they're actually throwing the round away. Rops with 1 smoke now. Still possible to win this, but it's absolutely turned into a nightmare. There's the first. Should be able to win the round still with Vex being so low HP. There it is, but that's exactly what we wanted to avoid there. We said, yes, they can win the round, but it needs to be clean. They need 3 players to survive. He picks up the AWP. That's going to loosen their loss bonus now, and at this point...
Burned him all the way in. He gets there at least, but he's on 8 HP. He really can only play for information and sound. Maybe hold if they want to wrap back in for coffins at best. It may work out because Legia somehow gets Voxic, who overcommits, overextends. No one there with him. And Kerrigan wants the off back. It might be better that Kerrigan or Chris start wielding that weapon instead.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to admit this isn't working out for me. I'm not hitting the shots of the orb. I'm looking uncomfortable as Kerrigan. That's more like it. Gets the double. And now he actually saves the round. Legia, the coach. And that's how you do it with the AWP.
Yep.
That's how it should look.
That's much better. Kerrigan is no stranger to the AWP. Remember, TSM early Astralis, he was part of a try-off that they rotated around. You've got Chris who, okay, with Oscar on the team, took a back seat. If Voxic's not hitting, these guys need to be picking up that weapon. That just shows it.
Yeah, sometimes you got to let your ego just go. You got to, even though you're the main AWPer, if you're not having a good day, nothing's connecting, you just got to say, I'll just play the rifles. You maybe stay on the AWP, but they give it back to him. And we'll see if this is going to be the correct call. Kerrigan looks sharp there.